sure. Man, this card is amazing. We get the approach here, right? I mean, that's how we win. Good game. What a game, man. What a synergy, right? That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Emergent, Ultimatum, and Historic. So Emergent Ultimatum was a deck that was in Standard that everyone hated to play against, along with Rogues of course, but around that time the deck was just insane. It's the most sought after control slash mid-range deck, right? Everyone wanted to play it, and it's explosive. It is an Emergent Ultimatum here is the only card that will get you potentially two very big cards, you know, 7, 9 mana, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It always gets you these cards if it resolves, right? So I wanted to pay tribute to this deck and play a relatively different version of it over here in Historic, just to play it again, since I have the copies already, and you know, I just thought I'd play it again because I kind of miss it. You know, I was never a meta player, so I never really played the deck so much, but of course everyone had the deck, right? There was a time where it's like one of the two most used decks ever, right? Which is Rogues and itself. So let's get right into the deck list. It's of course led by Yorion, which is a lot of people's favorite companion. I missed Yorion, and I had so many Yorion decks, you know, not necessarily Emergent Ultimatum, and Emergent Ultimatum isn't really my favorite Ultimatum. It's Eerie Ultimatum actually, but yeah. So Yorion, right? 80 cards list. 80 cards, 4.2 average converted mana cost, 32 lands, right? So let's get right into the deck list. We have one copy of Inquisition of Kozilek, one Thoughtseize. These are mainly for our control matchups, although you never get to see them, but you can fetch them, and I'll show you how. You've got two Erebus's Intervention. This is mainly for life gain against aggro, and also it's a very good card against decks that utilize the graveyard. And right now in Historic, a lot of decks are utilizing the graveyard, you know, a lot of reanimation lists and so on and so on, and the Phoenix lists as well. We've got two Omen of the Sea, only two for the Yorion. It's a great card. It scries 2, draws you 1. Sometimes it finds you the right answers. It's a very good card here, and it's our number one. I mean, it's one of the cards that would possibly be able to help us find these two. We've got two copies of Heartless Act, my removal of choice here, my spot removal of choice, 2 mana. Pretty good. Our first card of ramp here is Growth Spiral. I've got 3 copies only. It plays a land, it does a lot of things, right? And we've got Solve the Equation. Solve the Equation here is our extension to our Ultimatum, to our ramp cards, to our board wipes, to our answers. This is the extension. This is the 5th and 6th copy of the necessary cards that we need in the deck, right? Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it and put it in your hand. It's an 80 cards list, so sometimes you can't find the Ultimatum, but you're all ramped up, you're ready to go, right? This card fetches it for you. Sometimes you're facing against aggro, you're set up, but you just need to wipe the board. This card gets it for you. You know, this card is amazing here in the list, and it's proved its worth here. Our second hand slash graveyard hate card here is Elspeth's Nightmare. I mean, the reanimator lists are pretty annoying and very hard to deal with, right? Since they always get big creatures that are really hard to deal with, especially in Historic. So this card stops all of that. Pretty straightforward, and everyone knows about it. Our second ramp card is Cultivate. Everyone knows what it does. It's the best ramp card. We've got 2 Settle the Wilds, a card from Alchemy, as a form of ramp, and it also draws you a card. It doesn't really draw you a card, it gets you a necessary card here. So, and we got Kasmina. Kasmina can play the Ultimatum. Kasmina can play Discover the Formula. Kasmina can play Auron's Epiphany. Kasmina can do a lot. And I actually have ultimated her a lot of times before. So, Kasmina works. One copy, you know, the deck doesn't revolve around her, so it's good. Our board wipe of choice here is Extinction Event and Shadow's Verdict. 4/4. You have to run 8 copies here. 80 cards list, very hard to find. And with the 8 copies here, make it 10 with the Solve the Equation. So you'll always have the board wipe. And usually once you wipe the board and they've overinvested, your opponent has overinvested, it's pretty much game over even before you cast your Emergent Ultimatum. Nobody really wants to play after they have their board wiped, right? Our final ramp card here is Key to the Archive. Amazing card. Everyone knows what it does. And since we have so many cards that are not necessarily cheap, they're not cheap at all actually, so this is a great card. This helps you cast every card in your deck. So yeah, necessary. We've got Elder Gargroth as our creature of choice for the 5 drops here. And we've got our top end. Our top end consists of Shark Typhoon, Discover the Formula, Professor Onyx, Vorinclex, Auron's Epiphany, Hullbreaker Horror, Seagate Restoration, Toxrill, Emergent Ultimatum, and the Tarask here. Always 100%, almost 100% of the time, if not like 90, we fetch this card with the Ultimatum. This card is insane with the Ultimatum. Has haste, kills creatures, and this is a game ender. If their board is open and wide open, this card can't be dealt with, and it pretty much, it's a 2-turn clock, right? It finishes the game very quickly. So unless you have this card in hand, we're almost always including this card as our picks for the Ultimatum. So I love the list, is very consistent. The cards seem to be, you know, they work well together, and it always depends on what you get with the Ultimatum. It always depends on the matchup, right? Whatever you're playing against, you get something that's appropriate for that matchup. So I've tried to include everything that would be appropriate for every kind of matchup here. Sometimes we even fetch our board wipes with the Ultimatum, right? And so yeah, it's very good. It's very consistent. We said it was 32 lands. You know, we've got Lotus Field, Forsaken Crossroads, Fabled Passage, 1 copy of the World Tree here to fix our mana, 2 copy of the Triome, and then your dual lands and pathways as shown over here, and 3 copies of each basic land. The deck is amazing, and it's very, very consistent, and it wins a lot of games. I've actually ranked up so much with this deck. Like so much. So I love the deck, and I'm happy to be playing it again. I'm definitely not gonna play it all the time, but it's a deck that I can easily, like, okay, I'll select this deck, play it, win, you know. I'm not gonna say you win 100% of the time, of course not, but it's a fun mid-range deck that wins a lot of times. Usually you don't even need to grind, because as soon as they see this card, they just concede, right? So yeah, if you enjoy the videos, please make sure you leave a like, and please subscribe to the channel. You have no idea how much that will help me. I'm trying to post as much as possible and cover as many areas of Magic the Gathering Arena as possible. I'm trying to play Standard, Historic, Brawl, Alchemy, Best of 1, Best of 3. I'm doing it all, right? So if you appreciate my effort, put minimal effort of your own and subscribe to the channel, and give me a like as well, please, to the videos. It'll be greatly appreciated. And yeah, let's jump right into the gameplays. Alright, I'll see you next time with another video. Bye. Alright, so the hand seems Lotus Field is kind of we have to accept this hand. Lotus Field is a very good card. I just don't want to play Lotus Field when it's like the first couple of turns. And sadly, we have no way to deal with this Llanowar Elf here. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Triome and pass here. I need an untapped land for my third turn. Let's see what happens though. We have Ramp, we have Shadow's Verdict. Elves were a very tough matchup when I played them before, but it's not completely undealt with. This is decent. I'll take that, you know. So yeah, we play our third land. Let's ramp, I think. Or do we kill the Lanoir Elves here and ramp next turn? And play Lotus Field next turn? Lotus Field can actually help or synergize with our Settle the Wild, so... or do I get the key? Use the key next turn and then we have unlimited possibilities. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Him ramping isn't really... yeah. Let's do that instead. Let's get the key. Next turn we can play the key and play Lotus Fields. Lotus Field. This turn is a pretty big turn for him. Because he has so much mana, right? And if it's really elves, then a lot of small creatures. So he can like double or triple spell possibly here if he has a 1-drop. Historic has been so much fun. Like so much fun to play, you know. I'm mainly playing Historic now to rank up. Oh, Collected Company, huh? Okay, we go as planned here. Since we drew our Emergent Ultimatum as well, we go as planned here. Play the key, and we know he has the Coco, right? We also got Day of Judgment, which is very good. What do I get? I think I get Day of Judgment here. What do we drop though? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Nightmare here. Since we have so much mana already, I don't really care that much. So this is gonna be 3. So I think what I do here is, so this is gonna be 3 green, black, black, blue, blue. So go like that. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have Emergent Ultimatum next turn. But if it is the Coco here, maybe we'll need to board the wipe. Board the wipe. Wipe the board. Excuse me. Yeah. Collected Company. Let's see. Tenacious Pup in the company. Oh, 2 Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay. Big attack this turn. And a lot of draw for him. But we're not really scared, right? Vivian?
I have survived Nico Bolas, and I will survive you.
Okay.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
It's good that he tapped. It's very good that he tapped. So with our ultimatum here, we get the Tarask, Shadow's Verdict, and Auron's Epiphany. Vivian here is at 4. The cool thing about this deck is that it's got an insane amount of ramp. Like you never really find a hard time casting your big spells by turn 5 or 6. You know, you're always dropping a banger by turn 6, which is very good for us. I mean, this has only been his 4th turn here, and it's already very good for us. So yeah, let's swipe the board here. Task doesn't want me to get an extra turn. Acceptable. Play this tapped. We can get an extra turn next turn anyway.
I will not go extinct.
We could have attacked here and threatened to kill him by next turn. Okay. Bonus. You can exile that with Shadow's Verdict. No problem. I love Shadow's Verdict. It's so good. He can block the Tarask and kill it, but if he has a fight spell, well, I mean, no, this has ward. So I think we definitely cast Shadow's Verdict. Since that has, Death Touch. Could be very bad for us. And we foretell the Epiphany here, right? Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Let's foretell the Epiphany here. I don't really need to fetch Yorion. It's not really all that needed. So we have a lot of mana here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 mana. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. So his lair is at 4 here. Can he kill me this turn? I don't think so. Maybe, what's it called? Oh, just that? That's fine. Just setting up some blockers here and attacking with the lair. But do you not understand that the Tarask has an ability to kill your elf here? Okay, if that's what he wants to do, that's very good for us, right? He thinks he's off the hook here, but he doesn't know about the Epiphany, which is good. I mean, he's gonna concede as soon as he sees the Epiphany here. Okay, good game. Yeah. Alright, let's do our thing here. Potentially no ramp until we draw a ramp card. Or we hit turn 4. But I think the hand is very good. Yeah. The hand is very good. It sucks that we have the Tarask here. Council isn't really, you know, all that scary here. Play that on black. Another council. Sure. Sure. So we've got the key for next turn. Do we fetch Yorion? No. I'd rather kill his threat. Oh, nothing. Okay, so we do play the key. But what does that say? Maybe he has that one card, Mana Tithe, that counters actually. Let's test that theory out. No? Okay. So a lot of heavy creatures here. Do you take approach or time warp? I think time warp. Do we take a time warp? That's rough. I'll take time warp here. We could have even taken what's it called? Counter spell there, but do I really need it? We've got yeah, I'll discard that. I'll always keep the green mana here. Leyline of Sanctity. You have Hexproof. What's his deck about? I'd love to know. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's take an extra turn here. Sadly, we can't get Yorion. Let's play this. Get ready for the Tarask. Probably has a board wipe too, right? I mean, one blue. Let's get a blue. Let's get another. Yeah, let's get another green here. Play the blue. Play the green. Fetch Yorion. And still have Heartless Act open. Okay. Do we play the Tarask? I think we look with Professor Onyx here. His deck seems very, very control-y, right? Or do we? Yeah, I think we play the Tarask here. Even though it goes tap, but it's fine. We're just threatening him, right? We've got things going on for us. I'm not really worried. Yeah, Doomscar. Expected. Sure. Sure. What kind of deck is it? Maybe Ugin? So let's play the Professor here. Should have played the Vorinclex first,
Under
but
my
whatever.
tutelage, even you can master death.
I guess the Growth Spiral? We pass?
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Cosmos Elixir. That's very bad. Okay. Yeah, let's look here. We're looking to ultimate the Onyx, right?
Ugh.
Oh,
There
he
has
has
to be an answer
hexproof.
here.
Sure. Yeah, let's play this. Let's drain him some more so he wouldn't draw with the elixir. Yeah, actually, let's play Yorion, but Yorion gains life, right? No, we just pass. I would love to play the Vorinclex, but we've got time. Let's just see what he's doing. Birth of Melithus, sure. Sure. Elspeth conquers death. Yeah.
Whatever.
So we can't win
I
that
have
way,
more important
right?
things to do.
Okay. So how do we win then? I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? The fact that we can't really do anything. So I'll play Vorinclex here, although it comes tapped. I'll also play... Do I play Yorion? Key to the Archive. Yeah, even if he wipes the board, I mean, whatever, honestly. But we need to find answers quickly. Yeah, I'll take the approach now. And I'll ditch a Shadow's Verdict. Although I could have given Inquisition here. Doesn't really matter. Vorinclex shuts down his sagas here, which is good. Blast Zone. Neat. Crawling Barrens. Okay, sure. Nice. So we've got basically nothing but the approach here, right? Yeah. Wrath of God. Fine. Ordain. Do we have enough mana? Yeah, we do. Sure. So yeah, that's very bad. There's nothing for us to do. It just seems like I'm drawing into my my board wipes here. Crawling Barrens is a pain. Okay. That we really can't do anything about, right? Sure. Okay, if that's what you want to sink your mana into. Let's try to stall him here a little more. He's drawing, so solve the equation is very good for us. this way we find our ultimatum. And yeah. So what can we fetch with ultimatum here that can potentially be very bad for us? I mean very, very good for us. What can we get with the ultimatum? Our creatures come in very hurt. Tapped, right? Hullbreaker does not seem like a bad play here. Hullbreaker is actually very good, I think. Yeah, let's play the ultimatum. So we get approach, we get epiphany, and I think we get Hullbreaker Horror. If we can cast the approach here, we win, right? Sure. We get the Hullbreaker so we can do stuff. Sure. Yeah, of course you're gonna take that. What? Why am I being taxed here? So yeah, we return this. We do the thing with the Inquisition here. We return this as well. The Immortal Sun. Sure. We just attack here? Yeah. So now he has to cast things. He can't really do anything with the crawling barons here. Sure. Man, this card is amazing. We get the approach here, right? I mean, that's how we win. Good game. What a game, man. What a synergy, right? That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, let's get to it. The hand is a keeper here. Even though we can't really cast Settle the Wilds, but maybe if we draw another green source. We've got the spiral, we've got removal, we've got time. Planes. Cycling. Hello. Okay. So I think if he starts to... Oh, he's not cycling. Yeah, we take this. Yeah. You just know they want to put the counters on it. So this is good. Who needs Settle the Wilds? Maybe after we ramp here. But we need our graveyard hate cards. So I'll get another green and another black. Because you just know they have the Zenith Flare here. And that cycling card that makes drakes is kind of a problem as well, right? But it seems like your, regular cycling deck. I think we go for the Gargoth here. Get the Gargoth down as fast as possible. I honestly do not think they have a way to kill the Gargoth. But maybe they do. Maybe they'll surprise me. Sure, they're still stuck on 2 lands here, which is very good for us. That means the Gargoth survives unless they have like a way to kill it. 3 lands. Yep. You needed a blue, didn't you? Okay. Sure. Sure. This is very good for us. These are at... Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we do here. Do we gain life? Yeah. Well, he's pretty far away from a big Zenith Flare. So either we gain, or we draw, or we make a creature. Do we make a creature? I think we make a creature and try to kill him, right? We play the Lotus Field here. Take out these 2. Sure. We have a good Settle the Wilds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that can get us either Vorinclex, Professor Onyx, or Shark Typhoon. But that's game. He knows it. There's no way for them to deal with a big creature like that. Alright. The hand is very good. Yeah, we'll keep that. Green? Yeah. We don't really need another land right now. Okay, this is a problem. This is kind of a big problem for us because we don't have any removal. I think we can find the removal. So mono red, sure. That's fine. Do we ramp or do we look for our removal? I think we ramp. So we can play our tapped land here. Sure, Vorinclex is fine. Yeah, let's main phase this. I'll take this. This gains us life. Stops his graveyard stuff as well. So for him to have Delirium, he needs 3 more card types in the graveyard. And until then, I'm happy to take just 1 damage each. I think we go for the Gargoth next turn. We have to, right? Prowess. Sure. Okay. Oh, he kept that card on top. Must be something. Swipe the board first. Just, have him get a little depressed. This is slow. We get the Gargoth next turn. Sure. Yeah, let's get the Gargoth down before we ramp or do anything. Let's slam it down actually. Yeah, so obviously he has removal. But a 4 damage removal or maybe 2 cards. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let's attack. We gain life. Of course we do. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it like that. I want to get rid of that. That gives him his, you know, instants and sorceries. We pass. We're at 18 life. It seems like a very bad luck for him. Okay, that gets him a couple cards. That's a good card. But with the Gargoth down, his, okay, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Lands and that. That is okay. I mean, his strategy obviously works. But if we were to worry about that, I mean, sure. Yeah, let's get down another Gargoth here. Hopefully try to gain life this time. Yeah. So what do you get? So this has haste. This has prowess. Creatures you control have first strike. Okay, we block these. We gain life. We gain all the life that we kill. Now we kill his creatures. This seems very bad for him. Honestly, he's trying and trying and trying. And each turn, his and ours, we can gain life. 3 life each. Okay, play with fire. Sure. Good game. See? No green. I have to get rid of this. This is a little better. I just hope we can draw our top deck a... Well, we can find a third land, right? This is a much better hand, actually. Yep. Everyone is playing this card. Everyone in Historic is on this card. We found a third land, by the way, so we don't need to search for one with Omen here. Hallowed Priest. Yep. Okay. Sure. We need to ramp. We're gonna take a lot of damage. I don't need both of these. Although the Inquisition might have been good, but this turn I'm going to ramp for sure. So we can have Shadow's Verdict available next turn. Solve the Equation is pretty good as well. But what do we get? We have green, black, black, blue, blue. So green and blue. Let's put green down. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Heliod, sure. Comes down as an enchantment. Yeah, I'm happy about that. So do we wipe the board here? Or do we look with Solve the Equation? Maybe a ramp card? Like what though? We do need to ramp a little more. We're at 6 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need one more land, right? What do we get with Solve the Equation? I think this turn we wipe the board, honestly. So you can play the Kasmina comfortably. Or, yeah, let's get... I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get this. The Intervention. And just pass. We can kill the Soul Ward in here if he decides to play a creature. Which most likely he does, right? Yeah, this gains life. on the warden. If he targets the warden, sure, that's a fine target. Veto is also very fine. So here, we kill the warden. We gain 1 life, sure. I think we wipe the board next turn. Yeah. Yep. Sure. And the turn after we have Ultimatum. So, this is game. That's it. It's done. This game is done with. Indestructible is annoying, but it's whatever. So we have 3 green, 2 blue, we need 2 black. Okay. Orange Epiphany. We get Toxrow. And do we get the Tarask here? Maybe Hullbreaker? Yeah. Yep. This way, if he picks Toxrow, we have an extra turn with the Tarask. Yeah, he picked Toxrow. Wow. Okay. Sure. Oh, you let that go. Sure. Yeah, put a +1/+1 counter, that's fine. Do you want to block? You take 10, okay. But I get an extra turn. You play Professor Onyx here.
If I won't be
Yeah, we search with the Onyx because of the ability of the task. It's all lands, so whatever. Sure.
Let's go digging.
We attack again. He lets it through. And the Tarask is insane. Ward 10, by the way. He can wipe the board. But I can easily kill him with the Onyx here. And Heliod isn't really doing him any favors. Yeah, that's game. Alright, so. The hand is very good on lands, but nothing else. Sure. Okay. So I think we go for yeah, pay 2 life, Thoughtseize. Let's see. So Ingenious Smith, Portable Hole, Improvise. I think we take the counter spell, but the counter spell is at 3, so we take something big, right? Do we want him to have the Black Staff? Yes, do Ingenious Smith. 1 Portable Hole. The Ingenious Smith doesn't really worry us. So I think we take the Black Staff. No, we take the draw, right? Yeah, we take his draw. And we take his counter spell. Opponent seems very salty. Sure. That is fine. Yeah. Green. No more lands, please. We're still miles away from our goal here, and and my hand isn't really helping. He didn't find anything. Yep. We kill the smith. We found Emergent Ultimatum. Let's fetch Yorion. That's fine. Let's see if he finds something this time. He should, right? Yeah, I mean, he's choosing. So he found more than one option. Tormod script. That's also fine. Let's mess with him a little. Yeah. We go odd. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't really need to ramp that much because we are drawing our lands for the ultimatum here. But this is pretty bad. This is actually really bad. We play Orion here. Although I would love to ramp, but hold on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we play Orion here. So we've got 2. Yeah, need a third blue, so I'll play this like that. Play the Orion. If he has a counter spell, that's game, but for now it doesn't seem like it. At least until we can, at least we hope to survive here a little bit. Yeah, this is at 4. Okay. Reverse engineer. I think we kill this. Just in case if we have anything, we... Yeah, we drew the land. That's crazy. So we have, let's make sure. We have 2 blue. 2 blue. 2 black. 2 black. 3 green. Yep. So we get Oran's Epiphany. We get the Tarask here. And we need life gain, right? What do we get here? So we have Tarask, Oran's Epiphany. Let's get Professor Onyx as well. I don't think anybody expects the Tarask. Yeah, he takes the Epiphany, sure. Sure.
Witherbloom is just as dark and musty as I remember.
So we have to keep one back here. I think I'm going to keep the Orion back. For the black staff. Yeah, let's look. It's 1 life anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Settle the wilds. Yeah, I'll take the verdict. Yeah, we pass.
Ugh, there has to be an answer here.
So he can make only one of these as a, if he has a removal for Yorion, that's pretty much game. But if he doesn't, then, yeah, that's game. He doesn't. Okay, let's do this. All right, we have ramp. This gets us the key. We have removal. Sure. Yeah, everyone is playing these these creatures here. Yeah, let's lead with that. This is a very good hand for our matchup here, especially with Toxroll here. Okay, Hallowed Priest, sure. Not really worried. He's doing his thing, we're going to do ours. It's good. I just don't want to ramp with the spiral because this goes on blue, right? We can't really pick. Yeah, this is pretty awful. Okay. It's getting way out of hand. Sure. No black, see? Okay. No black at all. We messed up on that one. We really did. We go odd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can kill the priest and gain 5 life, which seems good to me. Seems like a better thing to do than the Gargoth here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he has Snakeskin Veil, we're pretty much done. Let's see. Do they usually run Snakeskin Veil in these decks? I've never seen one. I've cast so many one spot removal cards on them and they never seem to have Snakeskin Veil. I think here he's regretting the idea of not playing a creature. Another Prosperous Intruder. Yeah, this is turning very good for us here. His Coco pretty much like did nothing. Johnny's welcome, sure. So we play the key to guarantee the ultimatum here, right? Do we have 2 blue? Yeah, we do. So we can counter something. I think I'll take it, honestly. What do I take out though? The Gargoth gains his life. This pretty much blows his creatures up. I think Discover the Formula. I don't really... It is a very good card though. Shadow's Verdict is good against his deck. I'm gonna take away the Gargoth. We have Professor Onyx to do that for us, right? And we have another Gargoyle, so... But we only have 1 Toxroll, 1 Discover the Formula. That first Growth Spiral kinda messed me up, but I was lucky enough to draw a black source off the top and cast my Extinction Event here. Or else we would have been like goners. Let's counter that. Very close yet very far. Ultimatum. I wish the Tarask was in the deck, right? I mean, Toxroll. But anyway, we get Onyx here. Let's get Vorinclex as well. So we can immediately minus the Onyx. And attack his face. I mean, he's dead this turn no matter what. Unless he takes the Onyx back. He took, yeah, sure.
Liliana Vess? Sorry, haven't heard that name
Let's
before.
take another ultimatum. But I think what we do here is
Never
we
thought
play the
I'd miss
task.
the
I mean, oh my god. Toxro. And, okay. Let's look some more. Take another Shadow's Verdict.
I have impeccable study habits.
He's still trying. I don't understand. Okay. My turn. We're getting really, really close to death here.
Ugh! There has to be an answer here.
Yeah, that's good. You just can't withstand 2 Emergent ultimate. Alright, let's do it again. Good hand. I mean, the lands are good. We've got ramp, we've got a lot of things. Now, I'm always happy to see the trial when we first start. Snow-covered swamp. Sure. Am I gonna see an eye twitch or a shambling ghast? Hope not. Yeah. We don't need to use the growth spiral just yet. Treasure map. Okay. Let's look for the ultimatum. That's something. Okay, let's ramp. Okay. Need a blue source, another one. But that's not really a problem. What is he doing? Yeah, let's draw. Play this on blue. We've drew a blue source already, so it doesn't matter. Let's look at that hand. Right. Oh, I see what you're doing. Destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less. Extinction event. Meat Hut Massacre. Let's take that away. So he's trying to ramp here, but he's not. Like, what are you doing there? Why do you have this when clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have Oren's Epiphany, which I am going to use, but I don't want him to use Extinction Event on both the Epiphany and the Vorinclex. So let's go with the Vorinclex first. Oh, no removal? Okay. It's a weird deck that he's playing, but he has to go for the Extinction Event here. Ritual of Scoot. Okay. Golos. World tree. I see what you're doing. Okay. Let's attack first. Epiphany. Sure. That's game. Good game. Man, the deck is insane, right? Nobody seems to be able to stop us, honestly. GG's. I don't remember the last time I lost. I'm ranking up so much. When I started this deck, I was at Platinum.